Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. As you can see behind me, we've got some camos. What does that remind you of? But yeah, I feel like since I'm at the zoo today, right mate, I thought I'd come down and get some clips for the camos here because it's Newcastle, richest club in the world now. That is symbolic with the club now. So anyway, I'm at London Zoo at the minute. Pretty much I had to come down a day earlier because due to Storm Dudley, as I say, I've got to come down a day earlier. All the trains are going to be pretty much off in the Friday, which is going to be an absolute nightmare. It's not cheap, but I came down earlier and again, thought I'd enjoy my day down here. But anyway guys, as always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you get down there, subscribe, smash it and enjoy. Appreciate your support as always. To be fair, the weather's actually alright today. I know it's a bit windy, but weather itself isn't actually too bad. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the news. This is what I ordered at the zoo, guys. Fish and chips, as you can see here. £12.50 that was. Canteen food as well. What would you give that out of 10? I mean, with the amount of people here, so I get some shots down and they must make an absolute fortune. Then again, it is London, so I guess I'm gonna have to get used to these prices over the next couple of days. But yeah, I'm starting to feel like I'm in London, to be honest. Anyway guys, let's talk about the news now. I thought I'd do the video from the top of this cafe. Really nice view behind me, so great backdrop there, you could see. Came in about 12 o'clock, settled in ever since, got a Brentford ticket sorted. It's just one of those ones really. But let's get the controversial one out of the way first, shall we? Kurt Zouma, will he play against Newcastle on Saturday? We know he missed the Leicester game because he was ill. Does anyone really believe that? Let's be honest. I don't think anyone thought for 1 second that Kurt Zouma was over that game. A bit of a coincidence, don't you think? I'm going to be brutally honest, I call it how I say. I'm not just saying this because he's playing Newcastle on Saturday, but I do not think he should be playing at this current time. I don't like how the club's acted on it. I think West Ham's be a bit sleazy on it. There's no excuse. I mean, come on, have the decency to come out and say that, you know, we're going to suspend him or we're going to have him take some time off. Because this is a serious investigation. It's illegal. I mean, it's an arrestable offence in France because he's a French citizen. He could actually be arrested for kicking that cat. So yeah, we need to be quite serious about it. And it doesn't look good in the club, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens in that game. If he plays, he's going to get booed from everyone. It's not going to go too well for him. My personal opinion, no. I don't think he should be anywhere on the football pitch at this current time. I don't think he should be banned forever, but no, he should definitely be suspended at the very least because that is a serious crime. And yeah, again, doesn't look good in the club. And we need to set an example for people that actually watch this game. Speaking a bit more of a positive note now, someone's granddad actually got a Bruno tattoo. That's class, that. I don't know whose granddad did that, but listen, fair play. Any granddad that gets a Bruno tattoo is my granddad in my eyes. Incredible stuff to see. That's the sort of impact he's having. Already record setting. He's only played about 10 minutes on the football pitch or something, and fans already adore him. I already adore him. I can't wait to see him play again on Saturday. He gets some game time. I don't think he'll start at all, but off the bench, depending how the game goes. Yeah, I think it'd be a huge one to bring on, and we'll see who makes an impact. He's a player that I definitely want to see more. Let's talk about Saint-Maximin now. He's been a very busy person over the past week. A lot of really good gestures towards the fans. It's just what you want to see for football as the first one here. Meeting a young fan, giving him tickets at the game, just making his day really. Obviously football isn't entirely how to spend the money, but I do honestly believe that every footballer should just buy a ticket for someone, like a kid every week, because they get given tickets from the club. So I feel like just making someone's day, if you've got spare tickets on you, or just going out your way every now and again to give a ticket to someone, because again, they are millionaires, to be fair. It's class to see from Saint-Maximin though, really good gesture. And more here, I don't know the context of this one, but he's been to some table and he's just, there's a video of him just giving money to people on the table. No idea what the context is, that's all I've seen in the video. So again, well done. I look to see a football player, Saint-Maximin. He's a player that about halfway into the season, people actually started to turn against, believe it or not. A lot of people said he was ball hogging too much, they weren't happy how he's working with the team, they weren't saying he was a team player. And at times, I do agree with that. I think his decision making is poor at times. I think he either keeps a hold of it too much or he passes it off too much. He's not in between, he doesn't know when to make the direct ones and when to play the ball at the correct time. So that's my problem with him, but he's too good not to start. His ability is next to none. He is technically gifted, and I can't wait to see him against West Ham, because West Ham is a match that he always seems to kick in a little extra against. So hopefully he has another really good game. There was actually a surprising amount of transfer talk today. A lot of players becoming available, or just articles coming out and saying that Newcastle will be going after this person or whatever. I don't know if it's a slow day or what. But as he reportedly £45 million bid for Newcastle. even if it's true, I don't think we'll be able to get him for that much. I think Palace are very smart at how to keep a hold of money. Zaha, they won't let him go for about £90 million. They know Zaha's not worth that much, and that's exactly why they do it, because they don't want to sell him. The thing is here as well is that Queen's Park Rangers have a 20% sell-on clause for him, so even though it's a £45 million bid for Newcastle, it's actually only, what, like a £40 million bid, 42 million. I can't be bothered to work my maths out, so yeah, it's actually less for Crystal Palace as well, and again, he's one of their most important players. It's just the sort of players you're going to make. Actually, I think Palace was saying, what, £12 million? He's a steal for that much. Players like Jared Bowen as well, we should have been all over those sort of players. It's so frustrating because those players would have 100% improved the team, so that's disappointing to see. And Pogba's the other one that's came out, another transfer rumour here. He's reportedly going to leave at the end of the season. Newcastle's one of the clubs. Believe it or not, I've actually seen people as well saying that they wouldn't want Pogba at Newcastle. I know his attitude's not the best, but he's Paul Pogba. The guy is unbelievable. You think Paul Pogba is better than, like, say, Sean Longstaff? I don't know. I think you might just edged him. But seriously, how can you say no Paul Pogba? It's just ludicrous. We keep an eye on transfer news though. Again, I mean, there's months before the season ends, never mind that the transfer window opens, so obviously take it with a pinch of salt. But people always ask about it, so I'll always put it in the videos just in case. But yeah, that's my thoughts about those two. Final bit of news, Jamal Lascelles is back in training for Newcastle now. That's quite an interesting one, because how will the dynamics of the centre halves change now? In my personal opinion, it's Dan Burn's spot until he loses it. He played really well against Aston Villa on his debut. Until he has a bad game, don't swap him out, because Lascelles, I've said it before, I think he's a liability at times at this season. He has cost us massive points. It's just down to poor decision making on the pitch, because we're stupid penalties or bad tackles, or he's too slow. It's frustrating. Anyway guys, I'm going to finish off the video now. Again, London Zoo's quite busy today. I'm going to enjoy myself and see some more animals. Appreciate your support as always. I'll be back on tomorrow, one more day, and then it's West Ham as well, so looking forward to it. But thank you guys for watching, take care, and if you're getting the trains by tomorrow, good luck. That's why I came down with you, that's all I'm saying. But anyway guys, I'll see you on the next one.